does the Earth have?
6.
Yes. Do you know how many people are in the USA?
3 billion?
Yes. Do you know who fought in the Civil War?
Who fought in the Civil War?
Yeah.
It was us against the Soviets.
Yes. How many people are on Earth? Around how many, if you had to guess?
I don't know. 200 trillion? Something like that.
Do you know what language the people who live in Idaho speak?
Nope.
What language do you think they speak? Like, what do they sound like they speak?
I never heard them talk, so I don't know.
Do you know what century we're in?
20th? Wait. I don't know.
Yeah. 8 dimes make up $1.
How many dimes?
Yeah.
25.
Do you know what 2 countries border the U.S.?
Nah, I don't.
Like, touch the U.S. above us and below us? Take a guess. Some countries.
Countries?
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I don't even know my countries.
Country is Hawaii. Yeah.
Hawaii is its own country. No, it's not its own country. It's not a country.
What country is it in? Maybe that's a guess. Guess a country. You know this.
Fuck, it's in that Spanish shit.
Yeah. Who fought in the Civil War?
As in, like, shooting range or like fighting? Shooting range. The army and wait, what you mean? The first Civil War, second, third? You never know. So like, which one you talking about?
The Civil War.
Alright. If you want to get technical,
Again?
I think it was the Iraq. U.S. against the Iraq, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes. What's 7 times 3?
Why are you doing this, nigga? Why do I have to go through this?
Time this is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 245.
Yes. Do you know what the 3rd month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Yeah. Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Fuck.
Around what it is, if you had to guess.
Probably like 75. I don't know.
What country we gained our independence from?
Spain.
Yes. How many inches are in 2 feet?
I don't know.
Around how many inches? If you had to guess.
5?
First and foremost, before I get started with this lesson, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and have taught me this truth. Peace and salutations unto the hopeful elect, the temple of King David, scattered through the 4 corners of the earth. And to you I say, Shalom. Hey, Shalom to you, Akim. Shalom to you, very few Akwaf. And this is your brother DeBarker Bash coming back at you from the GMS Charlotte, North Carolina camp with a quick lesson to edify through the Rakah HaKodash. And I was listening to, I believe, the elder of Baltimore's, his camp or his lesson that he did. And Yahweh Ratazar will leave the link to, this lesson in the description box. But, I was kind of, look like judgment. But anyway, I kind of was, watching this lesson here, man, and you see this generation hitting. I want to say the name of the lesson that he did was called Generation Z, the Lost. You see that? And, this guy right here, he was going around asking, Jake and, I'm focusing on Jake here. Very simple, basic questions like, how many inches are in 2 feet, which is, 24 inches, but, just asking, these people out here, these simple questions. And what I noticed is this. A lot of these individuals, right, that didn't know the answers, because no one knew the answers, man. These are the same individuals that'll come up to the camp and that'll scoff, that'll mock, that come on the comment board, leave bugged out comments, things like this. And it shows you that this generation here, is lost, man. See that? And you even got old people out there that don't know these basic questions, man. You see? Very, very basic things. But yet they'll tell you that they're woke, right? They'll tell you, you know, they know more about the Bible than you do. You see that? These are these people right here, man. This right here, this is a perfect example. And it shows you, too, that these schools, they're not learning nothing in these schools, man. You see that? Back when I was younger, you had to open up a book. There was no cell phone. You see that? You had to open up a book, read, study, things like that. You know, and these kids today, you know, they don't do none of this, man. They rather focus. I mean, the answers, right, are on the phone that they're, you know, looking at, right? But, you know, these kids don't know anything, man. Not at all. This, hey, man, this is the last generation here, man. It has to be. You know, it has to be. And again, these are the same individuals that have come on the comment boards, right? These are the same individuals, right, that'll tell you, you know, just all kind of bugged out stuff, man. You know what I mean? Come past the camp. Yesterday we was at camp, and there was the N-Dub. You see that? It's always the N-Dub. Came right in front of us, right? And instead of listening to what we had to say, you know, Edomites walked past, and she stopped them and was teaching these Edomites, you know, the scriptures. And she was breaking everything down wrong. You see that? And I was about this close to telling her to keep walking, but, you know, sometimes you just got to ignore, you know, 2/3, man. You see that? But I wanted to show you this here. Well, I was compelled to do this lesson just by watching, you know, the elder of the Baltimore camp, his lesson, man. You know, these people, they're not studying. You know, they're not reading or anything. You see that? Now I'm going to go ahead and just jump into a few precepts. And Yahweh Ratazar, this lesson will be edifying. Just something real short. You know, I'm actually on my way to work. You know, the plantation again. All right? And let's start here first. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22. And it reads, "My people is foolish." You see that? "They have not known me. They are sottish children." That word sottish goes back to being stupid. See that? "They have none understanding." You see? "They are wise to do evil, but to do good," right? "They have no knowledge." You see that? So I want to touch on this here because just like in that clip, you know, these people, they are foolish, man. You see that? And these people, they don't know the Lord. You know, they can tell you everything, you know, what their assumption is or what the Lord is, right? I heard some Jake tell me that the Lord was olive green color. Where the hell is that in the scriptures? And show me a person that's olive green. You see? So, you know, these people here, they are sottish. Very, very stupid, man. You see that? And they don't have any understanding at all. Just like the N-Dub that was, you know, at the camp yesterday, you know, trying to teach in front of us. You see that? Now, what does the scriptures say about that? See? You know, so I mean, you know, and as far as doing, you know, like they're wise to do evil, man. And just like how the elder mentioned, right? You know, the guy asked the woman, right, how many inches are 2 feet? Right? And she didn't know the answer, but yet she could tell you, right, the size of a man's phallus. You see that, how many inches that is. You see, so it shows you that these people here are through. You see that they are, man, these people are finished, man. They are set up to be destroyed, man. You see that? These people that have no knowledge. They can tell you everything that's very worldly, right? But as far as the scriptures and even just basic, you know, general questions, these people, they don't know what the hell is going on, man. See that? Let's keep going here. I got a few of them, and I'm going to go ahead and end this lesson. This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. "My people," talk about you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, "my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge." You see that? And, you know, just like, you know, going back to that clip, these people, they, you know, they didn't know anything because they're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And you have to think to yourself, you individuals that got kids in these schools, what are they learning, man? You know what I'm saying? Like you brothers and you few sisters, ask your kids basic questions. Very, very basic questions. And 9 times out of 10, they don't know. See, because of these school systems, they just teach your kids what they want them to learn right then and there so they can pass. You know what I mean? So they're passing the kids to get them out of there, man. To do what? Work for Esau, Edom. And still be stupid. You see that? Still be just as dumb. Anyway, my people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge because thou hast rejected knowledge. These people, they reject knowledge, man. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me, and seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children. You see that? So, you know, this is what it all trickles down to right here, man. Right? These people here, they have no idea what's going on. None, man. Now,
20th?
look at this.
Yeah. How many dimes make up $1? How many dimes?
He asked the guy, how many dimes make up $1, right? The answer is 10. But look what this guy says.
Yeah. 25?
He said 20. He said 25. You see that? And this
US.
woman.
Nah, I don't.
Like touch the US, above us and below us.
Now the answer to this right here is Mexico and Canada. You see that? How many, you know, what countries border the US? And she didn't know, but yet she'll come on the comment board or come past the camp and, you know, tell you, right? Tell you what's going on. You see that?
Countries.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't even know my country.
See, she said she don't even know her countries. You see that? And don't even get me started on this Jake here. You know what I mean? But, you know, you pretty much get the point. I think I'm gonna read one more precept and I'm gonna end this lesson, man, right? Because this place is finished. You know, when you read the book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 3, it says, blessed is he that readeth. You see that? These people, they're not reading. You know, and obviously they're not reading the books that these teachers are giving them. You see that? Let's go ahead and grab this here too. This is the book of Joshua, chapter 1, verse 8. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth. You see that? These people, they're not reading, man. They're not reading the scriptures. They're not reading it. I don't know what they're reading. Twitter comments and stuff, man. See that? They're reading Twitter comments, things like that. You know. Anyway, this book of the law shall not depart thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night. You see that? So you're supposed to meditate on these things, man. Ooh. This dude just crashed into another person's car. Oh, man. Trouble. But anyway, I'm going to keep going. Man, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, and that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success. You see that? So this is how you have good success, man. Right? When you're reading, you know, and meditating in these scriptures, man. Right? And these people here, they're not doing none of that, man. You know, so I just kind of want to touch on this video here, man, that the elder, you know, showed. I was compelled to do this lesson just based off, you know, this here, man. Right? And this is the generation that we live in, man. Right? Generation Z. You see that? These people are bugged the hell out, zombied out, juiced up, and all of that, man. You see that? Shalom.